Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me this afternoon is Scott Girard. He's from the Fitchburg Star. He's here to do our council update. Scott, how you doing over there in newspaper land?
Doing very well, air conditioned and feeling good.
Yeah, I'm a little hot. Been running between the building and the Touch a Truck event here this morning, and yeah, it is a warm one out there. You tell your staff drink plenty of water. Jeremy's drinking water too. We have a, council recap to get to here, and busy agenda. And Scott, further ado, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. The two biggest items were a couple of long debated and pretty controversial things, but both came to at least what seems like a final resolution for now on Tuesday. So the first of those is the North Stoner Prairie Comprehensive Plan Amendment, and that has just been an ongoing back and forth kind of discussion, mostly between the Plan Commission and the Council over the past year or so. The background is an apartment proposal was made for that property after it was rezoned in the comprehensive plan back in 2017. And some neighboring residents, area residents, were very unhappy with that. They wanted medium density options there instead of high density. So a lot of opposition, a lot of people coming to meetings and speaking about it. The council had wanted to limit it to 9 units per acre in a new comprehensive plan amendment. The Plan Commission wanted to allow up to 16 or more. And according to the city's attorney, they had to pass the same allowance for the amendment to go through. So it had actually gone back and forth about 4 times between the two bodies. There was some turnover on Plan Commission recently with the new mayor and some terms ending. And so the Plan Commission a week earlier had finally agreed to that 9 units per acre limit. And so the council very happily passed the same limit. And you had a couple alders just speaking about how much it meant to get to this point. Janelle Rice, who is now an alder, was one of the residents who had spoken at a lot of meetings. So that was just kind of a final resolution there. There's no development plan there yet. There was a proposal at Plan Commission for some single family homes and twin homes, which certainly I think will make the residents a lot happier than the apartment buildings that they had been opposed to. So that still has a lot to go through in the process, but that's where things are at with that controversial plan. The other long discussed item was the senior housing proposal for South Fish Hatchery Road, which some residents have opposed, they say, for traffic reasons and concerns about the only entrance and exit being directly onto South Fish Hatchery Road. So originally, the council had denied this request over a year ago. Then it was brought up for reconsideration by a couple of alders, and the council approved one of the middle steps for development. Then that step was brought back, and the plan was changed a little bit, and the commission and council denied the new plan. So the developer brought back the original plan that had been approved for that middle step, and it was again denied. And there wasn't any discussion by alders on Tuesday. The city's attorney recommended, according to Pat Marsh, recommended no discussion before the vote because of litigation that has been not threatened necessarily, but it has been sort of an overarching message of possibility from the developer's attorney. If they were to deny it, there have been some overtones that a lawsuit could be ahead. So city's attorney recommended not discussing it, and they did vote to deny on a 5-2 vote. So I'm not sure that it is the end of that one. We'll have to see if any lawsuit comes forward, but for now, that has been denied, and that proposal is dead.
Awesome. Do you have any other tidbits? A lot on the agenda.
Yes, a couple other quick notes. The council further discussed the comprehensive plan rewrite timeline. You have some different views on how long that should take and how detailed that will be. More on that in the coming month, I think, as they come to a vote, which they did not do on Tuesday. And then a development agreement with Supreme Structures was approved, and that's for a couple buildings in the Seminole Highway Sub-Zero Parkway area. That has a lot of action down there right now. But there will be race day events. We'll be expanding its headquarters there. And then Hop House Verona Brewery will be expanding its operations into Fitchburg as well, while keeping its Verona location open.
Yeah, well, be nice to see those two, and that ribbon or groundbreaking is tomorrow. So if you
Yep.
can make it out there tomorrow, that'll be happening. They even have dozer rides at that one, Scott. I know that's right up your alley.
Oh boy.
He's like, wait, I didn't even know that. What?
No, I did not.
What are some of the things you guys working in the next edition of the Star?
Yeah, a lot of news. We'll be updating on the Fitchburg Fire Station, which Administrator Patrick Marsh had an update on Tuesday as well. It's looking like early to mid August occupancy, so that'll certainly be coming down the pipeline soon. Of I'm sure the city will have a big celebration when that opens, and everything is ready to move in over there. So
The uncoupling.
that
It's the
yes,
uncoupling.
yes. Thank you for reminding me of the technical term.
And yeah, it's gonna be that's gonna be a good one. We got a chance to get a sneak peek in there, Scott. We'll
Oh
be
yeah.
broadcasting that pretty quick, so it
Okay.
turned out pretty nice. Similar, a lot of similarities to the other fire station, so it's pretty neat. And then as
Cool.
far as other summer coverage goes, you guys just out and about and catching up
Yeah.
on the different events going on.
Yeah, it's a fun time. We've got a photographer out at Touch a Truck right now, just like you were out there, and there's just so much going on over the summer. So it's always a fun time for us to just be out in the community capturing photos and everything.
All right, Scott, that does it for this edition. Scott, if people want to find the most up to date information on what you guys are working on, how can they do that?
ConnectFitchburg.com is the best place to go.
Fantastic. And Scott will be signing autographs. No, he won't be. He'll just be doing his job here. So come down and see him and check out the paper, Fitchburg Star. Scott, always a pleasure, and looking forward to having you back on next month.
I'm looking forward to it too.
All right, that's Scott Girard, Fitchburg Star. We're going to take a quick break. More to come on Talking Fitchburg next. Stay tuned.